ready.
Hello and welcome back, guys. And in this episode, after clearing the ruins and everything, we are off to Neverwinter finally. So let's move on to the Weeping Willow Inn, our next stop. Loading, loading, loading. It's kind of amazing that even 9 years later this game is still loading so long. From what I've heard, the engine is really poorly optimized, but, you know, thankfully having a gear that probably wasn't even conceived in the imaginations of the developers 9 years ago, it helps, but maybe it's actually better that I started playing this game now and not back in the day.
Now that we're outside, maybe you'd like to tell me what you said again, slowly this time, so you could think about what you're saying.
You're a small one to be taking this road all by yourself, dwarf. Maybe you've come looking for trouble. Unless you have a little coin to convince us otherwise.
Oh, ruffians. What's going on here?
Nothing that concerns you, half-elf.
Oh, smartass.
Dwarf, whatever coin he happens to have with
And a racist.
You're welcome to try to take it if you're all game. You all can't be frightened of one little dwarf, can you? If you're afraid of being humiliated in front of the stranger here, well, now that's another matter.
We're not frightened of either of you, and it seems to me you need to learn a lesson.
Ooh. Yeah, typical fucking bullies. Okay, calm down. This isn't worth anyone's life.
This matter is between us and the dwarf here. It's none of your concern.
Come on. Someone tried to hit me already. Even the newcomer here sees that you're all too afraid to do anything.
That's a hardy dwarf.
Come on, boys. Let's deal with the dwarf and his new friend.
Oh, and his new friend. Okay. Yep, that's it for you. Animal companion, please. Faster turns. There we go. Now we can fight as a team. Come on, Wolfie. Knock someone down. Because the wolf companion actually has the ability to knock them down on their butts, which is mighty helpful when it works.
That's it for you. Take that.
Haha. Yeah. Knockdown resisted. Shit. You are. I don't think this dwarf can actually die in this scene. He's not supposed to. Like he's near dead constantly.
That was a good fight. A shame they had to resort to weapons, but if they have to keep the odds even, can't blame them too much. Name's Kelgar, by the way, of the clan Iron Fist. I've been making my way along the coast for some time now, stopped in the Willow here for a brief fight.
Okay, I'm Maximus Evrathal. Glad I could even the odds for you.
Ha! Even the odds? They didn't stand a chance in the first place. Obviously, you haven't heard of me. So, tell me, what brings you out along the mare? Roads aren't exactly safe, you know, and they're getting worse all the time.
Oh, do I tell him? Yeah, I tell him. I'm on my way to Neverwinter.
Seems it's your lucky day, then. I happen to be traveling to Neverwinter as well.
Good, really? Why are you going there?
Now that's a tale. Oh, glad you asked. But can't discuss it without a tankard or two, I think. I say we step inside the Weeping Willow here and share our stories over a few of the innkeeper's best.
That's a good idea. I'm gonna take a sip of my own beverage here.
Then I punched him in the face for asking. And while he was trying to pick his teeth off the floor, his friend decided to add a few choice words about my heritage. So I punched him too. So to make a long story short, I take pride in what I do, fighting. It's something you can't get enough of, and it's something where there's always room for improvement if you apply yourself, stay focused, and keep swinging. And that's why I'm headed to Neverwinter. I heard there's a house of monks there. a monastery, right? I heard they'll train anyone just for the asking. Couldn't ask for a better opportunity.
Alright. Why Neverwinter? There must be plenty of monasteries around.
If you know of a closer one that'll train for free, well, I'm all ears. Just as long as I get that monk training.
Monk training? A monk?
Aye, that's the short of it.
A dwarven monk?
No stranger than half of what takes place in Faerun. I can tell you that.
Actually, I don't know why is he asking this weird question, because from what I remember, in Neverwinter Nights 1, many players who were playing as monks were playing as dwarves, because these two kinda mesh together, so maybe it's just weird as in character wise, but when it comes to the game system, that actually makes perfect sense. You have a point.
Well, as it happens, I didn't always want to become a monk. What happened was that...
Oh, there we go.
Well, look at this. Our next round of practice just arrived.
It's the beasties.
Let's go.
Hey, hey! My guy is a badass. I left him for a second and he already started casting spells. I believe that was Flare. A spell that blinds the target a little bit. Weakening his attacks and stuff like that. Bladelings are freaking weird. Gotta say. I wonder if that demon thing from the intro cinematic was like a higher form of a bladeling. Oh, knockdown hit. Good wolf. Good wolf. Goddamn camera. I need to pan it differently. No loot? Really? No loot at all? I should probably allow my friend here to rest, because he's still near death. Come on. Oh, there we go. Was that it? Any loot? I wish the loot would show up a little faster. It's the same as it was in Neverwinter Nights 1, so the body needs to disappear and then you can see if the loot is there. Please help! I need help! Okay. Please, someone help me! There are more of those foul beasts upstairs. How did they get there? Through the windows? They have my husband trapped. I'll take care of them. Stay where it is safe. Or no, wait. How many more are up there? I don't know. A lot though. They seem to be looking for something. Please help. My husband is in danger. Ah. Okay, I'll take care of them. Stay where it's safe. You seem to have a knack for finding trouble, Maximus. Stay with me and I'll bring you all the brawls you can handle. Let's go. And that's quite a lot. We'd best hurry. Don't want those creatures to leave before we get there. Thank you so much, sir. Please hurry. I'm afraid that the creatures might do something to him. Yeah, rape him. Okay, let's have a little rest. Because the fellow dwarf is a little beat up. Literally. And let's go in. Oh, wow. I can hear them from every direction. Ah! Come on, monk. Nice punch. If I remember correctly, he actually has a weapon in his inventory, but he's a monk, as he said. He should be fighting in melee combat. I mean melee, hand-to-hand combat. That's the whole point. Okay, so far so good. Yes, I know you could use a healing Iron Fist in a moment. Okay, noise, and there's some... Oh, unidentified scroll. Interesting. What else is there? A couple of gold pieces. Okay, let's heal my friend a little bit. And actually I should make some shortcuts to my spells, because it's mighty inconvenient to just keep opening that quick cast menu. It's still more convenient than opening the spellbook or something, but it's better to have it on the hotbar. Still badly wounded? Yeah, that's a really weak healing, but that should be, 2 of these should be enough. Okay, I can hear them from all over the place. Oh, there we go. I think that's the guy. These bladelings are different, so every bladeling has like a different color. The one back there was literally almost pitch black. These are like more mixed, reddish dark color. Please don't hurt me. Calm down. No one's going to hurt you. You won't hurt me? I should thank you then. Those things were ready to tear me apart when they showed up. Who are you? I'm Zakan. Zakan, what a weird name. Have you seen my wife, Gera? Or Jera? She ran off when the attack started. I stayed here and hid. Your wife is fine. She's waiting for you downstairs. Okay, thank God. Okay. They've been dealt with. I had some other questions for you first. What were you doing here? My wife and I were staying here for a few days before continuing our way to Neverwinter. Well, he doesn't have anything interesting to say. Do you know anything about them? I don't know. That's what I thought. I have other questions. Do you know why the creatures attacked? This is a stupid question. We all know why the creatures attacked. Not gonna pester NPCs about it. About what's pretty freaking obvious. Armoire. Healer's kit. That's always good. Tanglefoot bag. Tanglefoot bag is a throwing item, like a kind of sticky grenade that makes everybody either not able to move or move slower. Holy water. Wow, okay. Are there any vampires coming? But yeah, I can still hear sounds of a combat. Probably from behind these closed doors. But first...
Yes.
As I've said, I'm not gonna be bashing the locks, because when I get a proper thief, I'm gonna come back and loot stuff later. Yeah, all this is freaking locked. There we go. Here's a fight. Conveniently waiting for us. Despite many people fighting here for a good while since the attack started. Scimitar. I don't need that, but it will sell. Oh, Galen, there we go. That's the merchant from back in the village, from the fair. Thank you for your assistance. I was beginning to think there was no end to these creatures. Aren't you the merchant that was in the West Harbor recently? That I am. I try to make the trip twice a year. Not a lot of competition yet, and quite a healthy amount of gold to be made too. Yeah, I can imagine. Wait, I've seen you before. Dagon's child from the West Harbor, am I right? Yeah, you're right. Good folk, you're harbormen. Strong, resilient, and you pay well for my goods. I make a tidy sum whenever I stop by. You sneaky bastard. Isn't the trip to West Harbor dangerous? Why do you think I'm traveling with these guards? Even with the additional cost, though, my visits to the West Harbor were always profitable. And I admit to having certain fondness for your village. Living in a swamp requires a certain stubbornness, after all. I have some questions I'd like to ask you. Okay. I'll tell you what I can. I hope you can understand. Blah blah. What would you like to know? What would I like to know? Do you know what these creatures were looking for? Oh, but I'm not gonna ask it just... yeah, Kalacha, exactly. So they were looking for Kalacha, which is probably what I'm carrying in my backpack right now, or my back pocket, or whatever. To be honest, the reason for their curiosity was not exactly concern of mine. Most everything else they said was gibberish to me anyhow. Was there anything else you'd like to ask? Can you tell me... oh, there, yeah, that's more interesting actually. Can you tell me anything about the road to Highcliff? On the... oh, the usual warnings. Lizard folk seem to have spread further north. The usual bandit troubles. You can rest briefly at Fort Lock, of course. The fort was in a bit of disarray when I last made a stop on the way to West Harbor. Something about the commander gone missing, lost patrols, very unpleasant. Also, maybe that's why they are not putting any patrols on the roads anymore. We will probably go to that place and solve that problem, because that's usually how it goes in these games. And refugees had begun trickling in. I assume it's due to the lizard folk migration. Was there anything else you'd like to ask? Nope. Farewell. The man and I should be leaving anyhow. I would seem to be safer resting on the road tonight. Thank you again for your assistance. I do hope the next time we meet we'll be under better circumstances. Yarek, Kalas, let's go. We're leaving. Okay. They are leaving and we are leaving. But first, there's some stuff that we need to do. Like loot the place dry. Take everything that is not fucking nailed to the floor. Oh, I already tried that. I'm gonna leave the locked chests and stuff intact for the reasons that I have already stated. Sure, I'm losing some money because money cannot be destroyed, so obviously any gold that would be in there would be salvageable. But I might be missing on some cool items in the future. So I'm not gonna get much poorer than I already am, but maybe in the future it will pay up. Hey, Gera. You've done it! Please take this gold with our thanks. We will be forever grateful. I'm gonna try diplomacy. Surely you could spare some more than 25 gold. Come on. Failure. Shit. I do not wish to seem ungrateful, but this is all I can afford. Thank you again, good sir. Best be moving on. I don't mind a fight, but I don't like bringing others into the battles. You know what? Load game. I'm gonna try this, you know, I'm gonna try my charms again. To get more money. Hey, chaotic neutral. I will do good stuff, but when there's an opportunity to get some cash, you know, not gonna turn away from that. Surely you can spare some... Failure again! Okay, 3 times the charm. And if this time it won't work, then screw it. Oh my god, game. You are 10... well, 9, but maybe almost 10 years old. Can you load a little faster, please? That's amazing. I can only imagine how long the loading times could have been back in the day. Holy shit. Okay, diplomacy again. And failure. Well, shit. That's a shame, because the last time I tried it, it actually worked. Because this is the point when where I stopped playing before I decided, you know what, I'm gonna record a let's play. Well, this sucks. And another thing that sucks, at this time, during my last let's play, I actually had a potion of lore, thanks to which I was actually able to identify some stuff. So let's see if we can buy it here or something like that. Oh wait, I didn't check. Yeah, continue. Farewell. I still haven't checked.
Follow me.
Kelgar's inventory. He only has a freaking axe. But I need to check his attack, if it's better with the weapon or without the weapon. So, without the weapon, attack bonus +5, damage 1 to 3 +7. Oh, nice! So that's basically 8, I think. That translates to 8 to 12. I mean 10. 8 to 10, pretty nice. How about the axe? 1 to 10. But let's see after I give it to him. Oh my god, damage 1 to 10 plus 12. This is actually better. Yep, that is better. What is he using? Chain shirt. Nothing else really. So yeah, let's get some equipment. Let's sell some junk. You're not the one who was supposed to talk with the guy. Do you mind if I ask you some questions? Do you know this attack was related to the one at West Harbor? West Harbor? No, I didn't know about that. Okay, I was hoping you'd know. Sorry, but if this is related, I couldn't tell you how. West Harbor, something strange is definitely going on the mare. Why do you say that? Well, lizard folk and bandits attack are common enough, but they both know better than to attack West Harbor. Your harbormen have earned your reputation for being tough. Whoever or whatever's behind all of this obviously isn't from around here. Everyone knows not to mess with that village. Hell yeah, man! West Harbor! Forever. Okay, I have some other questions. Have you heard about anything about what lies up ahead on the road? Aye, none of it good. The garrison at Fort Log has stopped patrols along the road for some reason. They certainly picked a bad time to do so. A lot of attacks on travelers lizard folks lately. And you know about the strange attacks on my inn. Why did the fort stop sending patrols? You'll have to ask them yourself. They're just stopped showing up. Maybe the lizard folk have gotten so bad they've got their hands full just holding the ground. Nah, I don't think so. That would be too easy. Okay, any idea where these lizard men are coming from? Your guess is as good as mine. They didn't used to be too common. Of course, you'd hear the occasional story about an ambush, but all in all, the lizard folk tended to keep to themselves. There've been plenty of sightings lately though, and the lizards have gotten plenty aggressive. Something might be forcing them north, but I couldn't tell you what that was. I wonder if that's related somehow to that prayer and my deal with one of the tribes back in the ruins, and if I will ever meet them again. I mean, the whole, you know, favor for a favor thing kinda implies that I will, but I guess we shall see. Maybe they have a lair nearby. Possibly, blah blah blah. Okay, but most of the folk are common sense, not to crash. Any other news about the that you've heard? Curious one, aren't ya? Well, I did hear about the high road to Neverwinter pretty much off limits now until the patrols are started up again. Something about bandits. I don't see why any of it different from the usual roadside thievery, but then again, I don't get out of the mare much. And the village of the High Cliff is having some problems, of course. They're on the coast, so there's always problems. What kind of problems? Pirates, storms. Just being on the coast makes you a target for Laskans, if nothing else. I thought Laskans was far to the north. You must have heard about the recent war Laskan had with Neverwinter. And even I've heard about the new war with Roathim? I don't know how to pronounce that. The Laskans are always looking for an excuse for a scrap. Scrap? Scrap, yeah. And they don't seem to care for how they have to go to find one either. Who's Roathim? Some island, probably pirates as well. I don't really care as long as they keep to the Laskans busy. What can you tell me about the Laskan war with Neverwinter? Nah, screw it. I have some other questions. Why did you build an inn here on the swamp? I didn't actually build it. The building was already here. I just fixed it up. After poking around for a while, I learned that there used to be a village here. This building was the only one that survived. What happened to the village? Destroyed during the war against the King of Shadows. Big war, from what I understand. Fought all across the mare. Lots of fights up around Fort Log as well. You can still find relics shown around the area. Ooh, relics. Does the Fort Log still stand? Well, obviously. You mentioned relics. Nothing to get excited about from what I've heard. from what I hear, mostly interesting to scholars, though they'd have a hard time getting to any of the relics. Why would you say that? Word is that the spirits from the battle still haunt the place and where they fell. Ooh, spooky. Now I don't normally believe ghost stories, but this is the mare. Anything can happen out here, even dark dwarves attacking a small inn. Okay, show me what you have for sale. Okay, let's sell some junk first. Although I honestly don't have a lot of junk.
Yeah?
Yes.
Which is saddening. Less money for me. Okay, so do you have a potion? No, he doesn't have that freaking potion. How did I get it the last time? I think it might have been a just random drop. Shit. But this time I have more money than the last time, so, you know, tit for tat. Okay, so, right. I need a chain helm. And I need a scale helm. What else? What else? Nothing really. I mean, they do have some cool stuff. Braces of armor +1, that's always good. And theoretically I do have the money, but I don't want to buy, you know, I mean, waste all my money almost in one go. So let me equip the helmet. And for the dwarf as well. And on the dwarf's head, for some reason, the helmet is not visible because reasons or laziness or what have you.
Yes.
God damn it! I'm tempted to waste a bit of money to just get the. Wait, what the hell? What have I done? Oh no, wait. I did. Never mind. I thought I have sold the magic club. I was using it all this time. Yeah, I think I'm gonna waste 200 gold to get the gauntlets and the shield, because they might prove useful actually. Oh, what the hell? Identify, please. Light shield +1 and gauntlets. Gloves of concentration. Oh, concentration +3. That's actually pretty freaking great for any spellcasters, and I'm partially a spellcaster, so yeah, there's that. And give me the gloves. And this shield will go to this guy for now, because eventually. Oh man, wait. His damage output is dropping dramatically when I give him the shield. Screw this. He's gonna carry it for a while.
Get in line. Follow me.
Before I decide to sell it or not. But I guess that's enough in the inn. Time to go further north. First we're going to rest a little bit. A little bit of rest. This really looks like we are pledging allegiance or something instead of resting. Save game. And let us go. The road awaits. I love this music, by the way. I love all the music in this game because...
Well now,
Oh.
I've had a good time so far. And the way you attract trouble. I haven't had this much fun since that tavern back at Bogan's Pass where I was using that trestle table as a battering ram. Oh, look, we're heading in the same direction and you seem to have more enemies than friends. What say we travel together? Might be able to teach each other a few things.
Yeah. I agree. It will be safer if we stay together.
Good. I'd be glad for the company and the conversation. And don't you worry about me keeping up. Kelgar Iron Fist carries his own weight. I won't be slowing you down.
Alrighty. By the way, let me check his alignment. I think he might be chaotic good or something. Neutral good. Close enough. He seemed to me like a chaotic good character. But maybe I don't know him well enough just yet. Is there anything I can examine, loot, or whatever? Yeah, let's just move on. Okay, I fork in the road. Swamp cave. So probably the lizards. And fort lock. I'm more interested in the fort currently. So let's see what's going on up there, because there are trouble. Maybe they are actually, if their problems are tied with the lizard folk, then I will probably go to that cave anyway. That's a nice looking place, isn't it? Galen! Everywhere I go I meet this guy. Seriously. What is this treachery, Kalas? Have you been well paid to protect me? You have been well paid to protect. You shouldn't have been so open about the profits you made to West Harbor. Ah, yeah, you messed up, broski. So, my brother and I think we deserve a little something extra for our work. Okay, is everything alright? Ah, a nasty bit of business here. My bodyguards have taken leave of their senses and decided to rob me. Come on, you've got the money. Face it. Are you sure you want to do this, Kalas? You do remember how incapable our friends here is. Oh my god, really? Galen, you're using me? I think I'll take my chances, Galen. I've been on more campaigns than these two whelps can count. What do I say about that? I won't let you rob him. And that goes trouble for me. Drop your weapons, you motherless goats. Huh. You know what? This is a little weird. So this story could go both ways, because when I stopped playing before I started this let's play, after trying the game for a little while, I actually met them near that cave on the swamps, and I actually met them there. So, and this time I killed them. So I don't know if I should load the game and try it again. Greed can overcome even the best of men, Galen. You speak the truth. I suppose it's just a sign of times. Rest assured that the guards of the Neverwinter will hear of the role you played in protecting me today. I am not without friends in the city. In the meantime, however, accept this money as a token of my gratitude. Diplomacy. Yeah, let's try diplomacy again. Perhaps you could spare a little more. I did save your life after all. Success! You have performed a great service. Of course, here! I can spare more. And you did risk your life, as you said. It's a small price to pay for my continued good health. I will be heading for the Garrison Fort Lock straight away. From here, I shall find an escort the rest of the way to Neverwinter. I thank you again, and I wish you safe travels. What did they drop? Ooh, good loot. Not great, but good. And he left his caravan just like that? What? Maybe he wasn't. It wasn't his caravan. Whatevs. But yeah, as I've said, the last time when I tried going to the swamp cave or whatever, I've met them fighting the lizard folk, helped them, and they left. So maybe I was supposed to go to the swamp first? Let's see. A soldier story, Rita Sterling, investigation, the Silver Shard. It doesn't... I don't see anything really pointing me there. Ah, screw it, this time we're gonna do this like that. Whatever. Hopefully the visit to the fort will actually direct us to that cave anyway. Dwarf, come on! Run faster, you bastard. Oh no! I don't want to kill wolves! But I have unfortunately no choice, so there it is. I don't think I have the tame... yeah, I only have taunt, I don't have the tame skill. And I don't think I will on this character, because that's a slightly different druid skill set. Well, there we go, at least I have leather hides. These might actually fetch a good price. Dwarfy, come on. Just ride my freaking wolf, it will be faster. Tiefling! And a sexy tiefling! She reminds me so much of Anna from Planescape Torment. Is that like a tribute or something? Homage to... or homage, or however you freaking pronounce it, to Planescape Torment? It must be. LP05. It must be. She even looks so similar. Red head and everything.
What, demon? No
leather armor
for us? Maybe we should brand you. Maybe that'll loosen your tongue.
Leave me alone! I've done nothing to you.
Well, now Commander Valis will be happy to hear that, he will. It means his work here is all done. He can just give up the fort and go home.
Still, there's just the small matter of those bounties on bandits he posted. And a bandit with demon blood. Well, there's no telling how much that's worth.
Of course, you could tell us where your camp is. Valis will pay more for that, he will. And we won't even have to butcher the lot of you.
I told you I'm not with those bandits. Or are you deaf and stupid?
Stupid? Here we were, thinking about letting you live. Now you've gone and changed our minds.
Freaking redneck.
Hey, hold on. Looks like she's got friends, she does.
Yeah, you're a bunch of fucking dumbasses, aren't you? This is very apparent. Were you planning to murder her without me? Where's the fun in that? Holy shit, some of the responses that you can give. This doesn't look like a fair fight, guys.
This don't concern you. We're soldiers from Fort Lock, hunting bandits.
That we are. Caught this demon trying to raid our camp, and we were about to deal with her.
So it must be an homage to Planescape Torment, because Anna was a tiefling, and it just so happens she was a thief. She was a rogue. It just has to be. At least that's what I choose to believe. Because Planescape Torment, oh man, what an amazing game. But yeah, whatever. Okay. By killing her? What did she take?
Nothing yet. But a crew's been out in these parts. They've been raiding merchants, caravans, maybe even killed the old commander.
I told you I'm not with those bandits.
Shut your lying mouth, demon. You'll get the blade soon enough.
Oh no, she won't. This matters between you and her. We'll be on our way. No. I won't let you murder her in cold blood.
You think you're going to stop us, are you?
You know, Valis might pay for 3 bandit bounties. He's not one for asking questions.
Especially about a
motherfuckers.
demon, a runty dwarf, and a dirty harborman who doesn't know enough to keep walking.
Runty dwarf? I know you cowards aren't talking to me, or you'll be talking to my fist next.
Good enough for me. Let's kill them all and I'll sort out the tale later.
This day is your last.
Isn't this a lot like police sometimes? Because these guys effectively are supposed to be like sorta police, you know? Patrolling the roads and shit. And this is how they are doing it? Fuck those guys. Come on, Anna, I mean, Nishka. Let's do it. Okay, turn around. If she's a... Well, she's fighting like a monk, actually. So I'm not sure if she really is a thief, or rogue rather. Or maybe a monk, after all.
Where did you come from? I mean, one moment I thought I was dead, and then suddenly you're here. And look at all this blood. Sorry if I sounded surprised. It's just, you know, people don't usually help me out like that. Especially, well, people like you. You know, nice-looking people. Does that make me a damsel in distress? Oh, I hope not. I hate those women.
Okay. Okay, so what do we say about that? You don't owe me anything. No one should be treated like that.
Hey, you're nice. Sorry, I don't mean to sound so surprised. Well, actually I am. I mean, it's just, well, unexpected. I mean, once folks catch sight of me, usually it's the horns, they run in the other direction. And all those tales about tieflings being cursed don't help much either. I'm Nishka, by the way. I'm really glad you came when you did. Wasn't really sure how I'd get out of that one. Of course, they never would have caught me in the first place if that invisibility potion I'd bought hadn't been watered down. If I ever see that merchant again...
What are you doing here?
Well, I was actually trying to pass the fort by. Make my way farther south. Well, I thought that potion I bought would help. You see, once the local garrison sees me, they tend to want to throw me in a cell or attack me on sight. Of course, the potion wears off right as I cross paths with those thugs from Fort Locke. They were looking for easy bounties, and I showed up right on time.
Yeah, so did we. So they caught you, and you thought, oh well, I thought they'd kill you slowly. So what else can we say? That's no reason for them to want to kill you or us. We have to get going. Okay, but that's no reason for them to kill us.
It's been that way ever since the new fort commander posted bounties on bandits. Some of his soldiers have been hunting down anyone they find on the road and claiming they're bandits. It's just banditry of a different sort. They rob the travelers and then get the bounty too. The roads are even less safe now than they were before.
Well, this seems awfully like Castle Black, doesn't it? Corrupt and shit. Okay. Speaking of which, no. We are on our way to Fort Locke.
Do you think I could join you? Just for now. I won't get in the way, I promise. It's just that I don't know how long I can survive on my own. And, well, I do owe you one.
Can't say I trust her. Tieflings will stab you in the back and run off with your purse the moment you drop your guard.
Yeah? Well, dwarves are squat, smelly drunks who'll chop someone in half just to show they're tough.
Oh, is that so? Why don't you step down here and say that again?
Okay, that's enough, both of you.
He started it!
Hey, they're like kids.
She'll be food for the other beasts on the road soon enough.
Okay, I'm gonna be the dad in this family. Okay, I won't leave her alone here. She's coming with us. I have got a fondness for tieflings. I was role-playing a tiefling once, and I knew a nice, sexy tiefling myself. And she was actually the player controlling the sexy tiefling was a sexy humanling as well.
Thanks. I won't let you down, I swear. I think those Fort Locke thugs have my gear locked away here.
And yeah, definitely, she must be. I mean, 100%. She's so similar to Anna from Planescape Torment. Oh, wait.
Everybody, follow me!
You're a rogue, right? Yeah. Yeah, exactly what I needed. Open lock. Success. Oh, thank you. Okay, it's her gear, so I'm gonna pick it up for her. Thieves' Tools, Dagger +1. Nice. Potion of Cat's Grace. That's a nice team forming up, really. You always want a rogue in your team. Always. Always. That's a given. Opened locks, traps, etc, etc. Well, a mage or a wizard could technically do it as well with spells, but it's just not the same, not as fun. And come on, I mean, it's Nishka, right? Okay, equip. Equip. Thieves' tools. You know what? I'm gonna give you more thieves' tools now. Can I give her anything else of use? I don't think so, honestly. But yeah. So that's that. Now she's a proper tiefling. Tieflings are awesome and very misunderstood. So tieflings, just in case you don't know, in Dungeons and Dragons are, you know, half humans, half demons, literally. Like, they've got a demon blood. For example, if some of these demons that attacked my village would rape some women in the meantime, well, a little tiefling might come out of that. And there's another race, which is like half gods, but I don't remember the name from the top of my head right now. One that I was also role-playing back in the day. I have role-played a bunch of characters, but this one is my favorite. This is basically the recreation of that character. So, okay, that seems like an entrance, so we're gonna go around just to see what's going on there. Oh, that's an exit to another area. Gotcha. Oh, come on. It's like... wow, it's like the game is laggy, but I'm not playing online. What the hell? Oh, shit. Dire wolves. Eventually, I believe, if it's the same as in Neverwinter Nights 1, I should be able to summon a dire wolf as well. Dire wolves are badass. Look at this beast. I mean, you freaking saw Game of Thrones, right? So you know what a dire wolf is. In here it's something a little bit different, way scarier. But the you know, the idea is the same. Huge freaking thing, very dangerous. Resume game. So
Everybody, follow me.
you're a band of assholes, I've heard. Who's your commander? Marshal Cormac. Oh, Galen is here. Galen, tells me what you did for him. Glad you managed to keep him in one piece. You look familiar. You're not a harborman by any chance, are you? Yes, I am. Why do you ask? Harbormen are hard to miss once you've met one. Really? What's so special about harbormen? And I've met plenty being from West Harbor myself. Oh yeah, Cormac! That's the guy that somebody in the village was talking about way back when, but I don't remember who and what was he saying. I'm Cormac, City Watch Marshal of the Neverwinter City. You wouldn't have heard of me. A city watchman is hardly a glamorous profession. Cormac? You're famous in West Harbor, or so they say. Ha! I don't know about famous. West Harbor is a small village though, so I'm not surprised you know of me. Wait a moment, I recognize you. Dagon's foster child. Well, maybe this place will not be as bad, hopefully, maybe. I guess we'll see. Imagine running into you here. How's the old man nowadays? He's doing well, nothing much. I'll take it you and my father know each other. Nothing much has changed about him. Still keeps to himself, does he? Yep, that's right. The death of his wife really hit him hard, changed him a great deal. Oh, so my mother was his wife, it seems, maybe. Just, I am not his kid. Okay, continue. He seems to have done a good job raising you, so tell me, what are you doing so far away from West Harbor? It's not so far away. I'm not sure if I should tell this guy about that stuff. I don't know if I can trust him. I have my reasons. Well, if you're ever in Neverwinter and need work, I'm sure I could find something for you. We harbormen look out for each other. Well, maybe he is to trust. I don't know, we'll see. Why are you here? Well, mainly to take sure Galen got the safety. How? What? What? You're his private escort or whatever? He may be crazy and greedy, but he's still a friend. I'd also heard rumors that the garrison here had stopped its patrols. Oh, okay, so he is not, like, stationed here. He literally got here just now, probably. Figured I'd look into it while I was down here. Gotcha. So he might actually be of some use, if he's not corrupt as the other bastards around here. And of course it turns out the rumors were true. No patrols, meaning the roads are crawling with bandits and worse now. Why did the patrols stop? One or more patrols have gone missing from what I gather, and if it were me, I'd gather a large force and investigate. Not Valis though. Oh, so Valis is the dick that is running this scammy operation. Valis, there's a big book soldier. He's called for reinforcements from Neverwinter, and until they arrive, he's hunkering down. I've tried to explain to him that Neverwinter doesn't have any troops to spare, not after that business with Laskans. But he's sticking to the rules. No initiative in that man, I tell you. Okay, why don't you talk to him? Believe me, I've tried. I just don't have the patience for all of his rules talk though. Guess that's why I've never been promoted to captain with the City Watch. I'll see what I can do. Thank you again for helping Galen out. He probably would have gotten in trouble with or without the patrols. My reading sucks. It's getting a little late. Maybe that's why. But my reading generally sucks, in English at least. It was good to see you. Hopefully you can win Valis over and I can get back to Neverwinter sooner rather than later. Okay, so Valis, Jacobi. Who are you, Jacobi? Maybe a smith. Fort Lock soldier, refugee. Valis Anton. So you're the prick. Okay, but before that, Liza, refugee. Isn't that? Nah, that's somebody else. For a second I thought that maybe the chick from the swamp, but that would be really, really weird. So there seems to be a lot of refugees here. I mean a lot. But yeah, and before we speak with this dude, I'm gonna stop this video here. We're gonna go back to this issue at hand. This dude looks like a freaking Pons. But yeah, we're gonna go back to talking with this Pons in the next episode. In the meantime, I hope you liked it. So thank you for clicking that like button below the video, subscribing, and I will see you next time. PixelPolish out.